Hello duelists, and welcome to another video on Jan's channel. Today we're doing some good old test hands with the White Forest deck that I play. I know you might be thinking, oh, where's Jan? Who's this? I'm his editor. You've heard my voice before probably. I have been in the previous videos on the 12 Days of Christmas series. Speaking of, this is the final video. At the time when this video is released, it is either Christmas Day or Christmas Eve currently. I don't know when Jan's releasing this, but yeah. It'll be edited by a different person today. It'll be edited by our friend Bevan, who is a part of Team Exodus. That is the group that me and Jan are in. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having an amazing Christmas so far. I know you guys will be very busy, so just don't forget to check this video out, of course. But anyways, we will start off with the good old shuffling, of course. Now I have shuffled this already, but we will give it a good couple of shuffles. Profile. Now, at the time of recording a few days ago, but when this video is released, it will be about a month ago. But there are a lot of cards that are very different. I released that video on my channel, so go check it out. It's called Brandon Does Yu-Gi-Oh! I will get Jan to link the video in the description. But without further ado, I think that is very well shuffled. We'll give it a split. And we will start off Toy Tank. Okay, not bad, not bad. A Stella, that's a good one. The Hallowed Azamina, Toy Soldier, and Super Polymerization. Now this is a board breaker version of White Forest, so that's why you're seeing Super Poly, as I am using the Azamina fusions as the targets, although I might edit this a bit and put in Garura and Muddragon. First we'll start off by setting the Toy Soldier as a spell and trap, because that's what that card does. Then normal summon a Stella. We use the effect, sending this. The graveyard is over here. So we send Toy Soldier to special summon Sylvie. We then go Chainlink 1 Sylvie to add a White Forest spell or trap. Then Chainlink 2 Toy Soldier in Grave to summon itself. Then we'll summon that here. And then we will add Scourge of the White. Use the effect of Toy Soldier on the special summon to add ourselves the Toy Box from the deck. Next, we will Synchro Summon into Arciella, then use the effect, sending Scourge to add a... where is it? And we'll add LZ. Then use the effect of Chainlink 1 Estella to summon itself, and then Chainlink 2 Scourge to reset itself. And then Estella will go here. Now, of course, this isn't the best way to be playing this right now, because of Nibiru. Of course, at the time of recording, I don't know what decks are rampant right now, but yeah, we'll find out eventually. We will activate the Toy Box. We will then use the Toy Box to set the Toy Tank from the hand. Use LZ's effect to send the Super Poly. So we'll move that here. So that's over here. The extra monster zone will be here. And LZ will add us our Rusia. And now the Diabell. And Diabell will simply add back the Super Poly that we sent with our Zet. So now we have that back in hand. Yes, we reveal information to the opponent, but that is fine. Now we can special summon Rusia. We'll use the effect to send toy tank to the grave to draw, and we get another super poly, so that's fine because we can just discard one of them off of the other one in our opponent's turn. And of course we go toy tank effect to summon itself. We'll link off toy soldier and LZ, a level 4 tuner and a normal level 4, so we can synchro those into Draco Berserker, because then that set one super polymerization, and then that should be it. So we have a set Scourge, we have a set Azaroon, we have a toy box just as spell and trap to have a set super poly, hallowed azamina in hand, another super poly in hand, Draco Berserker as a interruption to banish an opponent's monster when it activates its effect, Diabell to, of course, just summon out any level 7 or lower tuner synchro. Scourge will, of course, tribute this off and then resummon it. And Silver Hat Rabbit can pop a spell as soon as Azaroon is summoned. And we also have Interruption and Grave of Sylvie, and then we'll be able to add back LZ. So that's the first test hand. Okay, now for the next test hand. Of course, I will be doing about 2. I'll do like 3, maybe 2 or 3. We will shuffle this up, and we will play this as if we are going second. Just so we will see how this can interrupt our opponent going second. So we start off with Toy Soldier again, Forbidden Droplet, a Toy Box, Sylvie, and a Stella. Now that is a very good hand to start off with, to be honest, because yeah, we can fully combo with this. So first we would go Toy Box, use the effect of Toy Box to set the Toy Soldier from hand, and the Toy Tank from the deck. And then let's just say they try to do anything, we can then go Forbidden Droplet to negate 3 of their monsters. So send all 3 of these, which will then activate New Chain. Sorry about that, my cat in the background is meowing. But we'll go Chain Link 1, Toy Tank to summon itself, Chain Link 2, Toy Soldier to summon itself. So we'll just move those here, and then Toy Tank can summon here. We then go Toy Soldier effect on summon to be able to add another toy box just in case we need it. This is actually a good spot that we're in. So what we can do here, we can normal summon Sylvie, effect of Sylvie. We'll go effect of Toy Tank to tribute itself to special summon out Estella. Estella in the main phase to send Scourge to be able to add the special summon a Rusia from the deck, and then Scourge effect will reset itself. We can then synchro these into Arciela. Arciela will discard the toy box, and we can add Woes, or we could add Tails, or we could add Elzette if we wanted to go into any other combos. So we will go for Elzette. And then, of course, we go effect of a Stellar Engrave to summon itself. And we have Elzette in hand for extra follow-up. So we can then go Synchro, Diabell effect, add our Forbidden Droplet back if we wanted, or Toy Box. It does not really matter, to be honest. And then we can synchro these two into Scarlight. Scarlight effect will destroy all special summon monsters that are less than or equal to its attack. And then that way, we can burn them for damage. So let's just say they have 3 monsters. The 3 monsters we negated, plus our own one. And I believe... Yep, so for each monster destroyed, so let's just say it was their 3 that we negated with Droplet, and the Diabell, we burned them for 2000 damage, and it clears their board open for game. So next we can go LZ effect, send the Droplet, summon itself, where we can then add... No, it does not really matter here, to be honest. We can then add Sylvie or Stella, does not matter. Garussia effect, summon itself by recycling Diabell, and then Sylvie effect engrave, recycling Arciela to add itself back to the extra deck, and summoning itself. You can then synchro these two into... Now you could go into whatever you want here. I mean, we've got options here. Go into a Coral Dragon if you wanted, just to do a bit more interruption. So let's just say they do have more cards on board. We go into Coral Dragon effect. We'll discard the Sylvie that we added, and then we can target one of their cards and destroy it. So that will be full board wipe, burn for 2k. We then go battle phase, 3000, 2400, and then 1500 for game. So there you go. That's how you can do an OTK with this deck. Which, even if they did anything else, I don't think Forbidden Droplet can be beat, because we sent a spell and we sent 2 monsters, meaning they can't respond with spells or monster effects. So that is a going second hand. Now we'll do one more test hand. Okay, final test hand. Give this a quick shuffle, just to make sure it is fully randomized, of course. And then that way, so with this, it'll be a going first hand, of course, if your opponent has no interruptions. So we have a Forbidden Droplet, an LZ, Toy Box, Triple Tactics Thrust, and the wanted Seeker of Simple Spoils. Now here, this is how I can show you the full Azamina White Forest board. So if your opponent has no interruptions, we just go off. So we go in draw phase, wanted, search for the Diabell Star. We then go standby phase, main phase. If you're wondering, if you're new to this, if you're wondering why you do this in draw phase, is so that your opponent cannot draw and lock bird you, because that can only be activated in any other phase that isn't the draw phase. So you can then go, so that'll be engrave, we'll then go standby main, Toy Box, effect of Toy Box, to place the Toy Soldier and the Toy Tank from the deck. So even if your opponent does do anything, there will be fine. And then Diabell Star to summon by sending the Toy Soldier. Will summon itself. We'll then go Chain Link 1 Diabell Star to set a Simple Spoils. Chain Link 2 Toy Soldier to resummon itself. So that will summon here, and then this will set ourselves Deception. Deception will be set, and then we'll go New Chain Toy Soldier effect to add a level 4 light monster, because we control Toy Box. So we'll add Sylvie. We'll then go Deception effect to tribute Diabell Star to add ourselves a Azamina card. So we will add, if I can find it, there it is, Hallowed Azamina. So we'll then activate Hallowed Azamina to reveal Sylvia, to summon it by sending Deception from the field. We then are now protected against any other Imperm, Ash Blossom, Nibiru, that type of stuff. So this is just an amazing card in general. And of course we've done that on the third summon, so they can't even activate Nib on it. But now we are free to do whatever. So we can then go normal summon Sylvie, effect of Sylvie. We'll add ourselves the Scourge of the White Forest. We'll then use the effect of Elzette, sending the toy tank to add ourselves an Estella. Now we'll use the effect in Graveyard of Toy Tank to summon itself. We'll then use the effect of Toy Tank on field to tribute itself to special summon Estella. Now we can either link summon, or we could synchro right now and then do the combo lines like that. But I think link summoning is probably the best. So we'll link off Elzette and Toy Soldier to go into Silver Hat Rabbit. Silver Hat Rabbit's effect to set Azarune from the deck. There we go. We will then effect of Estella, sending Scourge to special summon Rusia. Rusia will use its effect. Well, actually no, we'll go Scourge effect to reset itself. We'll use the effect of Rusia to send Toy Box to give us an extra draw. So we'll just cut the deck here. And we draw into another Estella for the next turn. Now, we will synchro these two into Arciella, effect of Arciella. We will send ourselves... I don't think it really matters what we send. Of course, we want to keep these two. So we can just send the Thrust to add Woes of the White Forest. And then New Chain will go a Stellar Effect, resummon itself, the usual sort of stuff. And now we can synchro summon these into a level 8. We'll go into Diabell. Effect of Diabell, we'll add ourselves the Triple Tactics Thrust back to the hand, just in case they have any other monsters. If they do not have other monster effects, then we have plenty of options. We've got Toy Box 1 to Deception, plenty of stuff. So a thing I realised is when we link summon Silver Hat, we should have sent off Sylvie and kept the Toy Soldier, because with the Toy Soldier on field, we can then use the effect of Sylvie Engrave, return the Arciella to summon that back out. So that is back in the extra deck now. And then we synchro summon these two off into a Draco Berserker. And now with that, we end the combo. So you just set the Woes, set the Forbidden Droplet, and then you can set in the end phase Deception to reset itself. Now here are all the interruptions that you have going first, that you interrupt your opponent with. So we got a banish from Draco Berserker when they activate a monster effect, Sylvia if you haven't already used it, if they used a Nibiru at the end of the turn to force the negate out. You also have Silver Hat when you summon Azarune to pop a spell or trap. Diabell will summon a level 7 or lower Synchro from the extra deck, Banishment or Graveyard. You have Forbidden Droplet, you can send these two, then that way they can't respond with spells or monster effects. And then you have Scourge to tribute Diabell, negate one of their face-up cards, and then summon back Diabell. You also have Woes to synchro summon in your opponent's turn. You have Azaroon to negate a special summon, and you have Deception for next turn, or if you end up sending this for cost with Diabell, then that is fine as well. You also have for next turn more cards to use in the graveyard, and like with this you can summon out Zapper Shrimp, use that to pop a spell trap on field, and then use its effect to synchro summon Zapper Shrimp and Diabell into a Chaos Angel, banish one of their cards on the field, interrupt them even more. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas everyone.